Good morning. Happy Easter. I just wanted to jump on and share a success story about an amazing client that it hasn't even been a year since we worked together, and she came to me and really just owned up to how she felt. I hadn't met her before, and it was really incredible to take her from the person that she showed up as through to the person that she came out the other side, and now seeing her flourish. I think it's probably been maybe 8 months or something like that, and it's just been fantastic. So I wanted to share what it looks like from the very first stages till how much your life can actually change. So on the surface level, this is the stuff that the woman could see herself that she wasn't really happy with and that she wanted to change. So she felt that she had low motivation. She was struggling to make new habits and really procrastinating. She felt quite unapproachable. She felt like a perfectionist. She compared herself a lot to other people. She was very indecisive and needed validation from others for basically everything that she did. And she felt like she was unlikable and a pretender. So that was really surface level stuff that she was really aware of, that she really wanted to change and not carry on into her future. But underneath the surface, once she came to me, this is what I was able to actually uncover that we worked on. So we worked on everything is going to change. So she was so scared of change that she wasn't actually taking the actions because change to her was not a good thing. So shifting that belief was just instrumental to being able to have her look forward to the future and to new things and change and all of that sort of thing. She also dealt with feeling not good enough, feeling frustrated. We dealt with, I still feel like a child pretending to be an adult. I can't trust myself and they will judge me. So they're the issues that we worked on together. And that really transformed all of the things that she came to me feeling. And it was just so incredible just watching her unlayer and not believe those things anymore. And then as she unlayered those, she really started to come out of her shell. And by the end of our sessions, she was just so confident, so happy, not worrying about what other people thought. And since working together, her life has changed so much. So she was in a job that she really didn't love, and she was doing something she wasn't very passionate about, but she didn't really believe in herself that she was worth any more, that she could do anything. She was so worried about feeling that people would judge her and that she wasn't going to be able to succeed, and comparing herself to others to actually go and try anything new, even though she knew she wasn't really loving what she was doing. And so her result from where she was before she worked with me to where she is now, she has no fear of judgment. She has had her head chatter quieten down so much that she doesn't have this bully constantly living inside of her head. She's not being jealous of other people and what they have and thinking, oh, why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? She speaks up for herself at her work and her job and knows that she has value. She has a very high sense of self-worth. She believes in herself and what she's capable of, and that she can learn and grow and doesn't beat herself up anymore. She makes new friends. She even, once we finished working together, because we hadn't actually met each other, she was like, all right, let's meet up, let's be friends. Whereas before I had basically said, look, because we were in the same area, I basically said, look, if you want to meet up earlier and so we can get familiar in person, I can, because we're in the same area. And she was too shy. Whereas at the end, she's like, come on, let's go meet, let's go. And we just talked and talked and talked. Once we were finished, it was so great. She has started her own business. She's always been into working with animals, and she has a dog that she absolutely adores, and so now she has her own pet treat business. And watching her just go and do all of the things that she needs to do to be able to run that business and learn all the things and get everything in order and put herself out there and make mistakes. It's just incredible to see her really going for something that she's passionate about in her life. She even, get this, she even proposed to her boyfriend. They've been together for like 13 years, and she like gave him the, you know, ample opportunity. And once we'd finished working together, she was just like, stuff it, I'm proposing to him. It was so cool. She has a very, very high emotional intelligence now. She's a much calmer and happier person all around. She trusts herself and she sees opportunities now and takes action. So that is just some of the things that when you deal with all of your insecurities and all of the things emotionally that we believe and think and feel about ourselves that hold us back, that can really just push us into creating a future that we really want, one that we deserve. We don't limit ourselves in what we're worth and what we feel like we can do. So I really wanted to share that. It's this amazing lady's birthday today, and it was a really bit of a sign for me to actually celebrate her and how far she's come and how amazing of a person she is for showing up for herself and really making that transformation. And now just seeing her living her life and doing the things she wants to do is just so incredible. So I hope you all have a fantastic Easter, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Mwah!